Hey, welcome back here with Ranching Mafia. Today we're going to be inspecting a vehicle that customers complaining AC is not blowing cold. Well, the concern is that's not, it blows cold but not cold enough. So first thing we do, I'm gonna get the machine running, open up the valves, and I'm gonna start the vehicle. I want to make sure the AC compressor is clicking on, and then also if I'm getting any cold air coming out of the vents. So let me start up the vehicle and then we'll inspect the AC pressures. As you can see here, I got the power probe temperature setting set up on the actual vehicle itself, and I do see that it's blowing at 73 Fahrenheit on the driver's side, and it's blowing 59, so it's kind of blowing cold on one side. Sometimes on these vehicles, whenever they have one AC or one side blowing cooler than the other side, it means it could possibly be a leak at the evaporator. There is a huge difference. It should be within a couple degrees off. So let's take a look at the AC pressures. So as we inspect the AC pressures, as you can see right here, we should be ideally around 30 on the low side, and we're pretty low. We're around 15, and then on the high side we should be around 150. We're low. We're around 120. Of course, this might vary depending on the ambient temperature, but ideally between 80 and 90 degrees, we should be between 30 and 150. So now what I'm gonna do is drain the system or recover it, and I want to see how much refrigerant I have in the system. So just like I expected, it is low. It's reading 0.483 pounds, so basically half a pound. And if I read specs on the vehicle itself, it's showing that actual specs is 1.76 pounds, so basically almost close to 2 pounds. So this is basically telling me that the system's low or have some sort of leak. So now that what I'm going to do is fill it to the proper spec, and I'm gonna run the vehicle and check the temperatures again. And then after that, I want to verify the compressor, everything's working good, pressures are good, and then from there I'm gonna go and check for a leak. So we said 1.76. Make sure that we're holding vacuum, we have no leaks there. Well, it's holding there, and then we're gonna fill it up. We'll check it afterwards and we'll see how the temperatures are. So I filled the system to spec, as you can see right there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start the vehicle, check the pressures again, and I'm gonna verify that we have proper temperature inside the cabin of the vehicle. So once I fill it up to capacity, like I showed you guys, to the spec, as you can see that the pressures are reading around 30, like I mentioned earlier, and this one's reading close to 150. I let the car run for about 15 minutes just to verify that the AC compressor is not cutting off, as you can see right here, and then we're going to inspect the inside temperature of the vehicle. So now that the AC has been running, the temperature is sitting at 42. Oh damn, I moved it. Actually, it was this one. I know one's not working, battery's low, but as you can see there, it was reading 42 degrees Fahrenheit. So we know for a fact that AC is blowing cold now. So now what we got to do is look for that leak. We verify that the refrigerant was low, causing it for the AC not to be blowing cold. Compressor's staying on, so we know the whole circuit works perfectly fine after we put refrigerant in it. So let's go find the leak. So now the next step is to find the leak. One thing I'm gonna use is gonna be my glasses and my UV light. And I'm gonna put these on, and once I find the leak, I'll show you guys with the glasses. So first place I always look is gonna be the compressor. Sometimes it leaks right here at the front, but this one's okay. At the joint from the hose, I don't see any leaks there. Most of the time you won't see a leak at the pipe. If there is a leak, you'll probably have zero refrigerant. So sometimes slow leaks happen here at the crimps. Everything looks nice and clean there. I kind of checked all the hoses, kind of follow them. Another place to check will be by the expansion valve. I don't see any leaks there. Everything looks nice and clean. One place that you'll usually see a leak, it will be at the condenser. It's a very common place, especially because it's sitting at the front of the vehicle. If you hit a rock chip or something. But from my knowledge and experience, usually when you have a condenser leak, you have completely no AC and no AC pressures. Why? Because most of the time when a rock hits it, it makes a big hole and has a big leak. So right now my next concern will be inspecting the evaporator now that everything checks off fine. So I'm gonna remove a couple stuff and I'll show you guys. So in most vehicles, it's kind of hard to inspect the evaporator. One place you could check will be the drain pipes for the evaporator. You kind of light up your the hose, and if you see any sort of glowing, you kind of have suspicion that the evaporator is leaking. So I'd remove the fuse box, the cabin filter, and this cover to get to that access point right there. So I'm gonna get a mirror, light it up, and I'll see if I can find the leak. As you can see right there, we found the source of leak. It's at the evaporator. See where it's glowing? So that's the one. Hey, thanks for watching once again. Hit the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. Appreciate you guys. I know a lot of people that view the channel have not subscribed. You guys want to see great content like this, support it just by subscribing. Hit the like button and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys learned something from this, and we'll see you guys the next time.